Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. I'm bringing you guys a reading for twins in separation or your soulmate connections in separation, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, so fire signs. And this is sort of going to be for healing. So there might be something that's blocking your healing. And we're going to get to the bottom of that. We're going to talk about that today. And we're going to start with Aries. I'll leave timestamps for everything else. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and check my description box for private reading info and anything else, details of this reading. Okay, so Aries, what is something that is sort of blocking your healing right now? Because we all know that healing has a great deal to do with the progress we're making and the growth we're making and how we can get into ascension with that healing. The more you heal, the higher you ascend. The higher you ascend, the better your energy to reunite with your twin. So let's see something that, you're having difficulty healing, or maybe recognizing for a healing, or something that's you're sort of stuck on with the healing process. Ooh, we've got beauty. So there might be some inner beauty wounds here. You might not be feeling like, you're good enough or, sexy enough. It has to do with inner and outer beauty. So, you have to know that you're beautiful, special, unique, and attractive. That's the trick, is that when we meet our twin, we automatically feel like we're not good enough because the energy is so intense. It's like nothing we've ever felt before. So, but what was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt really good about what you see looking back at you? Something about your features, something about yourself, I want you to find that you love. If it's your eyes, if it's your lips, if it's your skin tone, if it's your hair, whatever it is, I feel like Spirit's like, get in touch with that, okay? Because I do feel like people can feel your energy when you're in a room, like when you go into a room. So when a person is not who is thought of being physically good looking, you kind of attract a lower energy. Does that make any sense? But when you're feeling really good about yourself, you attract higher good energies. Does that make sense, guys? So I feel like focus on what you love about yourself in this energy. You might be having a hard time with this. You might be feeling like rejected from your twin because of this issue. And this could stem back to childhood. This could stem back to long before your twin ever came along. But you have to start to ask yourself, how can you nurture yourself in inner beauty? How can you acknowledge what's beautiful about yourself, okay? And feeling it inside and out. Ask your body what it needs to feel healthy and taken care of, because that has a lot to do with it too. Sometimes, we're not getting enough water. We're not getting enough exercise. We're not being able to keep up on our haircuts and all that. So something with that, all right? So this is a little bit of a challenge for you, okay? So let's see, what do you need to surrender about that? Like something that you can surrender that's connected to this sort of inner beauty wound. Let's see what we're getting. So look at this. Spirit is asking you to surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So this may not have anything to do with looks or appearances or anything like that. Spirit is trying to convey to you there was something too that you were not seeing about your twin flame. Something you weren't seeing about their energy that might have been no good for you. All right, so you might have been pushed away from this person for that reason. So something you weren't seeing, something you didn't want to believe, something that you didn't want to face. Okay, it could also be that you don't want to face yourself in the energy that you're currently feeling. So if you're feeling down and you're feeling not good about yourself, I feel like you need a good boost of self-esteem. So acceptance, that's really what Spirit is trying to help you get into, the acceptance part of this, so you can start to feel better about some things. But until then, I feel like you're sort of in a loop of replaying things and, going on this loop of not feeling good enough or hot enough or special enough, or blaming yourself for something, or maybe, ego wounds are there as well. So I feel like Spirit's like, you got to get out of that denial. If your twin is gone, it's for a reason. It's not forever. You have to know in your heart that nothing can truly sever that connection. And if you don't feel like that, you might not be dealing with twin flame. But you have to know that staying in denial is sort of like building a wall that you can't quite get past or can't quite get over, but you're the one that built the wall. Does that make any sense? That's what I'm getting from Spirit. So tear down some walls. is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? So let's see something from our enchanted map here that can tell us about taking next steps towards healing. And we've got rock bottom. So it feels to me like you will hit a point where you know you can't carry on in this energy anymore. All right. Like a final moment, a finalization in your mind about it. Like, I feel like you're just going to be like, look, I am going to love myself no matter what. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the way I look. I'm okay. I'm happy with it. So I feel like that point hasn't come yet, but you're being led to that point so you can see past it and see your real true beauty inside and out. Because I feel like you're the kindest person in the world and you compliment everybody, and when somebody gives you a compliment, you might not be able to accept it, or it might bother you or trigger you in some way. And like I said, these issues could be stemming from very long ago. So definitely know that you have to hit that energy, rock bottom energy, in order for you to believe that, you are beautiful and you are worthy of love and being admired and compliments, okay? So let's talk about a little bit of a self-care type thing. Get some advice from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. So we've got protest, start a revolution. So if you see these beautiful women here, I feel like they're out there feeling like something is very unfair or unjust, okay? So you've been looking around and noticing that, the world is like this, right? We're in a world that it's like this right now. But you're not sure maybe what to do about it. Maybe some outside influences, some environmental influences are, triggering you or bothering you, related to your twin flame union and related to your life and your own individual path. I feel like it's almost like Hunger Games. Like if you were like Katniss, you would need to be the first spark of your own revolution. So definitely educate yourself on the twin flame journey, and parts of this feeling not good enough and this inner beauty wound does come out a lot, okay? But don't forget to speak up about this. I feel like don't hold this in. It's okay to speak up about it. Like, you are understood. I feel like this is like you leaning on friends, like leaning on people for support. So if you feel like you need a little extra, I'll leave a link in the description box. I have a twin flame separation and mentoring group that it's a bunch of us. We've all come together and we share our experiences. So yeah, so I feel like you got to come out of this energy, be powerful. You're going to recognize yourself. Like, it's coming. I feel like this is you. Like, yeah, I am beautiful. Like, I am all that. Like, I do feel like comfortable in my skin, my body. Like, I am comfortable with that. All right. I feel like that's coming for you. Okay. So let's get like a message to close. This is going to be from the Daily Healing little message cards from Ina Segal. All right. So be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. Wow. So this is also about thinking positively, okay? Spirit wants you to think positive. Think good thoughts, positive thoughts. Don't think bad thoughts, negative thoughts, because that's going to attract more sort of gloom, to your life, okay? So this is really just about you coming up into an energy of acceptance and finding like a happier place. All right? I hope that this was helpful to you, Aries. All right, let's get into Leo. So Leo. Let's talk about something that is sort of blocked in your healing process, or something that, is challenging to you. Let's see what we get for you. Ooh, so we've got alchemy. So this is an interesting card. This is really about, transformation is mainly what this card is. It's sort of like the magician card in tarot. So this alchemy has to do with the path that you're on is going through a change. So you might be taking new steps in your path. You might be just transforming your energy. Your vibration might be getting higher. You may be able to take a big leap in your level of consciousness now. I feel like you've passed some threshold. And I do feel like it's extremely important to keep letting go of any negative beliefs, negative patterns, anything that doesn't serve you. Keep doing that. Access that energy of alchemy, which can transform all of your challenges. Okay, I feel like you're starting to see things not as a challenge, but as like a blessing in disguise. I feel like that's there for you. I also feel like You are capable to make your own miracles in life. You are a powerful person. I feel like this has to do with like your highest goals and your most biggest dreams that you will work towards and are working towards of making them come true. So I feel like this is very good, very potent energy, Leo. I really like this for you. So in twin separation, this means that you're doing the work and you're evolving, and you may pass your twin flame. They might be behind on this where you're ahead. So interesting. You are working towards that healing. So let's see anything else, to overcome this completely. What is something that you need to surrender? Wow, surrender to setting limits. So Spirit wants you to know it is healthy to set boundaries in your relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Yeah, you could say no without feeling guilty. So yes, Leo, it could be that, in this separation, you may have to realize that it was okay to work on you and not feel guilty about it. Go to your inner part and work on all your inner parts and not feel guilty about that. You might be shutting people out. That's perfectly fine. You might be needing like this solitude to continue in a good energy of supporting that transformation, that transformative energy. I really like that. So let's talk about something with self-care that you may need to do going forward. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a little nostalgia. So yeah, so more focusing. You could be thinking about good things from the past. You could be thinking about bad things from the past. But in an energy like where you're thinking about your teen years or your childhood, maybe you're thinking about TV shows you used to watch or music you used to listen to. And there could be nostalgia for the past with your twins. So you might be stuck in that, like that dreamy thinking sequences of them and imagining the time you shared together and wanting that. So the only problem with that is that if you're too stuck on that wanting in the past, you're not going forward for the future. So Spirit's like, it's okay to be nostalgic, but just focus more on the here and now. Let's get to that, because that's where the power's at, is what I'm getting from Spirit. All right, so let's check into this map for you, the enchanted map, and see what the enchanted map says about going forward with your healing. And we've got solitude. So yeah, it might be a time that you really do need to be in your own, single, alone, working on doing you, working on career, money, working on yourself in any way that you need to or any way that you want to, working on focusing on your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. I feel like that is a great distraction for you, and it's also good for your mind, and it's also good for your journey on the twin flame journey. So yeah, being to yourself, looking within, sort of like that hermit energy of, overcoming challenges in your own way, in your own time, okay? Doing the forgiveness thing on your own terms. Like, I feel like this is what you need right now. So yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. All right, so let's get one final message for you, Leo, and this is going to be from the Daily Healing cards from Ina Segal. So we've got learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. Wow. So Spirit's like, don't let any of this shit let you get hard. Like, yes, do it. Do the damn thing. Like, do it. Work on you. Work on your money. Work on your career, your goals, all those things. But don't let it harden your heart. I feel like sometimes we can get a little bit bitter in separation. We could feel like, oh, we're never going to love again. So Spirit's like, no, don't feel that way. It's don't let life harden you. Okay. I hope that was helpful, guys. All right. Let's get into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, let's see. Something that may be a block to your healing or something that you're working on with your healing in twin flame separation. So we've got take off your masks. So this is about being your authentic self, like not putting on anything for anyone, okay? It might be too sometimes with this card. I feel like sometimes we think we need to do this to impress somebody or impress our twin, when really, we don't feel this way completely. So you wonder, why are we doing this? I feel like it's sort of like to gain, attention that you need, like, and to get that person's attention. But don't be afraid of your imperfections, your fears, your vulnerabilities. Sorry. These all come out in separation. So this is a good time for you to get to know yourself really, really well. Like, don't worry about your fears. Work on them. Don't worry about your vulnerabilities. Work on them. Admit them to yourself. It's okay to do that in this time, in this energy. And, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt you. Be confident is more like what this is telling you to do here. Okay, so you might be having a hard time with the authenticity, like being okay, being who exactly you are. It could also be that your twin knocked this mask off and now you are who you are, but you don't know how to proceed. Okay, so we're going to get some more cards. Let's get in. What do we need to surrender that can help you get over this mask wearing? Let's see what we're getting here, guys. All right, we got, oh, look at that. You cannot make this up. Look at that. The cards just literally spilled out. We all have magic in us, even the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth. Wow. That you just have to be you. You just have to be you. It's okay to just surrender to the natural being of who you are, working on yourself. Even if that's your only goal right now is working on yourself and becoming a better person, being a better person, that is perfect. That's exactly what you should be doing. I love that. So let's see with this map. Actually, let's see anything for self-care. Let's see if there's anything for self-care that Spirit wants you to know or do. Let's see what we got for self-care. Ooh, so we've got flower. Be honest with yourself. So be honest with yourself what you need and what you want. I feel like if you're, that could be where the mask is. The mask could be just to yourself, or you could be masking pain, or you could be masking feelings, or masking something that, you know, you're not able to come out with yet. You know, so we do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. So I feel like Spirit's like, be truthful with you first. And, you know, there's something you know to be true, but you continue to ignore it for some reason. You might be lying to yourself. You know, maybe you feel like the easiest thing you can do is lie to yourself. But I feel like it's time to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. Spirit wants to push you out of your comfort zone in this separation time. Never will be as bad as you think. Definitely not. That is so true from Spirit. So, yeah. All right, let's see the map now for you. What does the map have to say? Oh, we got cleaning house. Yes. So cleaning out the skeletons in your closet, okay? Getting everything out, like cleaning, and actually cleaning your space too, because your space has to do with how feng shui goes and how energy can flow good around you. So I feel like, yeah, cleaning out the past, baby. Cleaning out stuff in the house or clutter, anything that makes you feel weighed down. Definitely a good time to clean out. Yeah, I like that. All right, so let's get one final message here, and this is from the Daily Healing cards from Ina Segal. Take time to acknowledge the subtle changes in your spiritual evolution. Wow. So also doing some of these things will help you evolve and help you raise your vibration. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you might feel like you're making no progress. That's just not true. You definitely are. Okay. So this is like, keep going in this, keep striving for better each time. Keep striving for bigger for yourself each time. And just stay on that path. You're doing phenomenal. You might not think so, but you are. I hope these messages were helpful, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Love and light.